Welcome back to my channel, everyone. So in today's video, what we're going to be doing is lowering the Yamaha jog. First thing we've got to do is take the side panel off, and then we'll get the rear shock out. And then under here, you can see we've got a cotter pin. We'll take that out with a screwdriver, then we'll unbolt this and unbolt the bottom one. Bolt's looking pretty rough, so I'm going to put some WD-40 on it and free it up. Nasty. I'm going to wedge this old cylinder head underneath here just so it can't come flying down on me. And then we'll take this bottom one out. Okay, so that is the shock out. So as far as I'm aware, there's like a nut behind here, and then you've got to put a screwdriver, twist this top bit off so we can release the spring. So look, I've put a screwdriver in and I've twisted it. Now, this is the bit where we want to get our spanner on. But I've managed to get like 17mm in there. And then I'm going to use this to start twisting it off. Just going to have to watch and be careful. Wear eye protection because this spring pings off. It's going to create a lot of force and potentially damage. There you go, so you just loosen that off. Not sure how I feel about all this tension. Oh no. Moment of truth. Bang, she's out. Now that weren't as catastrophic as what I was expecting. So that spring is, yeah, pretty much naff anyway. And then what we'll do, I've ordered some skateboard bushings. So I'm gonna put one of them, hopefully, in here. So when the shock retracts, it's got something soft to sit on. But this probably wants a little bit of a clean up anyway, because it's not looking too healthy. In the box, you get 4 bushings and 2 washers. The idea is take this strut apart and then put the bushing through with the washer, and then we'll use these for the front. Got to whip this nut out. Right, to get this off, what I've done is put some locking pliers and then used a 17mm spanner to get the nut off. And that is off. Right, so now I'm going to get one of these washers and also the bush, then we'll put the nut back on, tighten it back up. The reason why I use this around the pliers is so it doesn't scratch the tube itself. So there you go, I've still scratched it though. And that will be your new bit of suspension. Spanner back on that nut, hold it there, tighten it up. Right, so that is now ready to go on the bike. The mad thing is I could have gone lower, but I wanted the bushing to take some of the impact. I didn't want to run it bare. Some guys do that. Right, so that is on. Cotter pin back in. Just got to put the side panel back on and we're good to go. Right, so now I'm going to do the front. I'm going to try and jack it up because I'm running a side stand. I've got to run axle stands and a jack somehow. Don't ask. It's not very easy on a bike, but let's get the front wheel off and then we can take a look at the forks. Right. Then the next step is to take these rubbers off. I might just actually leave that one on there for a minute. Right, so the idea is to take the circlip out of each fork leg and then I should be able to drop these out. Right, I actually used 2 very small screwdrivers to pry these out because I don't have the correct circlip pliers. So 2 very small modified screwdrivers managed to let me pry them out. We'll get these seals out next and then we should be able to get these tubes out. Okay, so here is the fork tube removed. I've taken that rubber stopper and that spring out. What I'm going to do next is fit that coin plate thing back on top, and then I'm going to put the skateboard bushing on as well. So essentially this is how it's looking when I'm putting it back in. And then what I'll do is put the seal back in, then the circlip, and have a pull back shortly. Push this circlip back in. Right, that's back in. This is going to be so short, bloody hell. Right, next one now. Right, this one's been an absolute nightmare to get out. Got to put it out now. But yeah, if you can get the right tools, all well and good. Bike's fallen over like 3 times. So as we've done earlier, we'll put the bushing on the top and then the plate just underneath. Straight up, like so. That's the seal pushed in. I just used a big flathead screwdriver for that. And now I just need to get the circlip in there and we're all good. Mate, these are so short. I just got to put the boots back on, then the wheel, and then we can do like a final walk around. Alright, so here is the reveal. The little Yamaha jog is now slammed completely. Oh mate, I can't help but laugh. I mean, if it weren't for the fact that it's raining outside right now, I'd go and take it for a little spin and show you exactly what it looks and rides like. But in my opinion, I think it was well needed that. Look at it, absolute beast now. Let's take a look on the other side. Right, so here it is, look. This side, the only thing is the exhaust, this Yasuni pipe, is literally on the ground. We've hardly got any room there. I mean, barely enough to get 2 fingers under there. That is tight to the ground, you know? So, I'll have to test ride it and see what it's like and do a little update video. But that is going to be it for today. Hope you found this video useful, and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. It looks mental.